I'm here with Kim Buntrock, who is a volunteer for the SES service as well as the Royal Fire Brigade. Kim's going to be adopting a lovely yellow suit tomorrow, far from the girly ensemble that you're wearing today. I just want you to tell us a bit about how you're going to be involved tomorrow, where it is that you're going, because I think one of the frustrations of people that can't be at the forefront is wanting to know, or how can we be involved, but also what other people are doing to contribute. So at least we can be a part of your story. So what is it that you're doing tomorrow?
We're going to go up to Murphy's Creek, which is, because it's so rural, a lot of people haven't really thought much about it. They're sort of more focused on Ipswich and Brisbane, that is so huge and have so much devastation. But Murphy's Creek people have lost pretty much everything. So we're going to go in, and they're sending the non-civilian, if you like, volunteers to those more rural areas to help the locals there and just give them what they need.
Okay, so is Murphy's Creek one of the areas that was affected by the Toowoomba? Yeah. Okay, all right. And so you said that the civilian people are obviously heading to the cities because that's automatically everything to go and help. So are there lots of residential kind of properties in that area, or is that what kind of work will you be doing?
I think it's a farming community, so there's a small town, but there are also more the big properties with farmhouses that have just disappeared. I did see a couple of shots on TV where they had just slabs left. Other times the house has moved, several k's down the road kind of thing. So it'll be just clearing up that and helping the people to start to get back to where they get back to scratch, so that they can start building again, really.
We talked a bit earlier about how it's really physically laborious kind of work, and I suppose one of the things for people is, how do I get involved? There are people who are kind of more elderly people who are weak and fragile and can't put in those 12-hour working days. Someone like yourself is a bit more physically able, but you suffer from kind of a chronic fatigue syndrome as well. So how will that affect you tomorrow? Do you have to stock up on extra snacks, or how do you do that?
Each time you just see how you go. Yes, we'll be snacking a lot. Yes, we'll be drinking a lot of water. I've been stocking up on vitamins sort of for the last few days to give me a little more energy, that kind of thing. I think what happens in emergency services from previous experiences is you get there, you see the need, and suddenly you just can keep going forever. And the problem is stopping at that point, even with chronic fatigue. Yes, I'll probably be exhausted for the next week, and I'll probably need to, I take a longer time to recover. But during there, it's preparing as much as you can, and then just when you get there, you see it all, and you think, oh, how could I stop? You just have that impetus to keep going because you see so much need, you see so much that needs to be done.
Yesterday you did a bit of baking with your mother, who is a tiny little thing, and one of her frustrations is being, she can only do kind of half a day's work with people. So are these the sorts of other things that we can be thinking about, preparing food to drop off to places? Yeah.
I mean, these people have lost their kitchens, so they aren't going to be doing home baking for a while. So Mum said, is there something I can do? Can I give you some cookies to take? And so, we baked some cookies, and I'm sure they will be gratefully accepted, because people see the love behind the gift. They don't just see a batch of cookies, they see someone who has spent hours in their kitchen preparing, thinking of them, and that gift is more than just cookies. It's a blessing of time and of care and love. And so I think it all means so much more than just some cookies.
So perhaps we should all get into the kitchen and make some batches of cookies, or just help out where we can, obviously, and everyone is desperate to do things.
And using your talents and your gifts. I mean, I'm in emergency services, so that's my drift, if you like, my talent. My mom is an amazing cook, so that's why she's chosen that one to give.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time, Kim, and good luck tomorrow. Perhaps we'll catch up again after you've been in the trenches, so to speak. So thanks for your time. And